truth is to keep it a buck. You play with me once and you dump. And I'm at my house party acting, telling my guests that I don't use it. Then turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a grin. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend.
Please leave your name and phone number after the beep.
Cause they couldn't see me going very far. Now I be overseas with the mob. I get paid when I pass a bar, but I got no love for the law. I can't remember when I had a job. Back when they wouldn't build, now they bob. I still got paper tags on my car. Now I got gophers f***ing up my lawn. That is annoying. I'm picking my poison.
From the oldest park in baseball, MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Get ready for Red Sox baseball next. Tanner Houck will be on the mound for the series opener.
Real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Yohan Moncada goes down for the first out of the game. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, who he did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. No balls and 1 strike. Wade, the runner at second with 1 away. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
A 1-2 pitch.
Ball. This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on that.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Ready with the 1-0.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
High in the air out to center field. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. Left for the Yankees. Yanks nothing. Sox coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Jordan Montgomery gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Now to the plate, Alex Verdugo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
I know there's a lot of expectations for Xander Bogaerts to turn it around soon. He's coming off a month where he hit under 250, but you'd think with his ability, he should be able to turn things around and do it quickly. Maybe this is the game that gets him going and shoots him to being the player that he needs to be.
Judge is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Now it'll be J.D. Martinez. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And it's off the green monster. And he is in the second with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. Come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently 2nd in the AL in RBIs.
Yeah, and a big reason why he's got so many RBIs is that home run pop he's got. In fact, he leads the league right now in round trippers.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
The set and the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The 2-1 pitch. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Got a good spot to be in right now. Pitchers fall behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
A shot down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
At the plate now, Kike Hernandez. Left field and deep. Back goes Stanton. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
So now to the plate, number 88. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Pulled toward right center field. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that time, as that ball had extra bases written all over it. But with that catch, the inning is over. Well, for better or for worse, when you seek attention, you might just get it. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Voit. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Verdugo backing up on it. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it bangs off the monster. He pulls into second safely as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game. Here's Joey Gallo now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s with 19 homers and 44 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
For my money, there's nothing better than a three-pitch see you later. Up against the ropes with strike two, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Strike one to start the at-bat. Urshela leads off second with one gone in the inning. 1-1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Rarely do you see a player of this caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
2 out here and a runner at second. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. The Yankees strike for a run on the RB. Ready now is Wilmer Flores. Set to lead off the home half of the second. Now here it comes.
Wilmer Flores.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
0-1.
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. His average sits at .296 entering play. 3 homers, 9 driven in. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up to second for 1. To Voit in time for the double play.
Just a 2-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. 0-2 to Travis Shaw.
0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-2 once more. Is taken for ball 1.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up.
That will have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Nothing doing for Boston. They lead it 2-1.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi. Got him swinging on the fastball there. Tyler Wade is retired to start the 3rd. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge from the stretch. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still trail it here 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. First pitch coming. Here it is. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, Debro, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep, and that is off the wall. Verdugo rounds the corner and is headed home. Now the relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Here's J.D. Martinez. High in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And there's ball one.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first
pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. He's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
And that one yanked just foul. The next 0-2. Martinez leads off second with nobody out. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Voit battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1. One gone here in the Boston third. And that means the plug-and-play utility man, Kike Hernandez, will bat next. Now the first pitch. The 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. And that misses 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Here comes the 1-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And it's fouled away. Another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Two-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. He'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Wade calls for it, and he makes the play to end the inning. So they score 4 times on 4 hits here. No errors, and no one left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Red Sox are out in front, 6-1. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll get caught chasing the bad one there at strike 1. And right into the shift. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
So he got him swinging. Giancarlo Stanton becomes the first out of the inning. Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 guys making some noise in the upper minors. At the plate, Luke Voigt. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Count is 1-2 now. The pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A bouncer up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like he can get down to first base right there.
You can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and doesn't take talent to be on time, and he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Urshela leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Yanks lead 1. They trail 6-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Rockney. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it'll be the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. And now the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Plawecki, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for. Come on.
No one on with 1 down, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. First pitch of the AB now. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Popped him up. Sanchez over to his left. 2 gone. So now here is Alex Verdugo. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Now a swinging bunt. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Sanchez corrals it, but no chance to recover. Verdugo is on at first after the strikeout. And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Now the 1-0. Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And again a throw, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake. Red Sox go down quietly. They lead it 6-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Fastball well outside. And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. 0-1 the count. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Next for New York, Tyler Wade struck out in his last trip to the plate. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a flare down the line. In there, a base hit. So Yoan Moncada has a chance following that 2-out base hit.
He's safe.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. He's set, now the pitch. Popped up. Shaw has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is... Number 63 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 63.
Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and stepping up as the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Leading off for the Red Sox. The
First
shortstop.
pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
Too high, 1-0. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here's the pitch. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Wade is in his tracks now. 1 down.
Now back.
Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Urshela takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Here now is Rafael Devers. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him. He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Red Sox go. Here's big.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Number 88 is there, and he has it for the out.
Now back.
Giancarlo Stanton now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
0-1.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. 2 out, nobody on. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and bang.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1. At the plate now is Kike Hernandez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Digging in next, number 88 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, that breaking ball he hit for the home run, that was one of those meatball ones. A cement mixer just kind of floated up there. I'm not so sure that they're going to go back to the breaking ball here. And if they do, better location is definitely needed.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Popped him up. Wade has a play. 2 gone.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Now here's the first offering. Wilmer Flores is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Leading
off the shortstop.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now here's the pitch.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
And a good bite to that slide.
Lesson for me about that strikeout, he fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Joey Gallo goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Fastball well outside.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail 6-1. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
The catcher, Kevin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Now to the plate here is Travis Shaw. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Next, it'll be Alex Verdugo, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
0-2.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that counts.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Xander Bogaerts is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. From the belt, the pitch in the air out to right. Judge is under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. They hold. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And you look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
This one's flared toward left center. Bogaerts is calling for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So here's Yoan Moncada, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Darren O'Day is on to pitch.
Now pitching for number 56.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. J.D. Martinez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. The 1-1. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Rafael Devers is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Now the 1-0. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is on his horse, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Stepping in once again is Kike Hernandez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Fouled away. The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will land in foul territory. Still 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Red Sox go down 1-2. All set to start the ninth in this one, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Aaron Judge. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Shaw is there, one quick out to start inning number 9. Digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's got it on the first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now. Next up, Luke Voigt. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Right fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
6-1, the final tally today. Both Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tanner Houck earns his 8th victory of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Jordan Montgomery struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Hirokazu Sawamura takes the rare 3-inning save, his second. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Our paid attention.
You know who got that fire? You know how to use a triple beam, huh? It ain't hard as it seems, huh? You keep your body clean, huh? You got a lot of your bold jeans, huh? Some of your partners, huh? You don't really want to mess with them clowns, huh? You come up with them clowns, huh? You stuck with them clowns, huh? You a big chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's something you a big chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East. Brandon Lau drove in 4 as Tampa Bay downed Cleveland 7-2. Jordan Lyles collected his 8th win overall, leading the Rangers over Detroit 5-3. Jared Walsh was fantastic at the plate, collecting 5 hits as the Angels got the win over Minnesota 8-1. He has now hit safely in 7 straight games. The Oakland Athletics broke up their 5-game losing skid as they grabbed the win against the Mariners 2-1. Jake Cronenworth drove in 4 and had a home run, leading the Padres past the Marlins 7-4. The Phillies put together 10 total hits as they took down the visiting Braves